All right. Why Kundalini awakening changes your relationship with death. And I've been reflecting on this, and it changes your relationship with death in many ways. I think one of the most important ways is that Kundalini awakening, or even just being on the path spiritually, but specifically Kundalini awakening, represents an incredible opportunity to grow spiritually, more than grow spiritually, to attain enlightenment, more than to attain enlightenment, to share enlightenment, to share the teachings, to share the energy, to grow spiritually as much as possible in order to help all living beings also attain enlightenment. That's the thing. That's Bodhicitta in Tibetan Buddhism, is the wish to attain enlightenment in order to liberate all beings from suffering. And so if you are living with the Kundalini awakening, you want to think about this. And when your life becomes difficult, when the energy is unbearable, which if you're living with the Kundalini awakening, you likely know what I'm talking about. The heat, the tapas, the pressure of higher dimensions of consciousness, the pressure in the head, the energy flowing and the heat in the head, in the Sahasrara and the Ajna chakra, and just the electric heat pouring through the body can be overbearing. And you likely know, if you're living with Kundalini awakening, that expanded states of consciousness mean you have much more sensitivity to suffering. There's more sensitivity to joy and wonderment and the beauty of life. And there's more sensitivity to every little nuance of suffering and pain that might arise naturally as part of the human expression, as part of just a human life. More empathy, more sensitivity, more compassion, common passion, common feeling. Empathy, compassion and empathy are one. More divine empathy, more ecstasy, and more suffering. This comes with the Kundalini process. And the death of the body will be inevitable. It's going to happen. And suffering in life is going to happen. And if you're living with Kundalini awakening, and you're a Kundalini yogi, you're on the path to enlightenment, then you have this enormous opportunity while the body subsists. So your relationship with death and your relationship with life are one and the same. And therefore, knowing that the life of the body is temporary, where we have this opportunity to grow spiritually, to attain enlightenment and higher levels of enlightenment, higher states of consciousness, that by virtue of attaining those, we help the whole of humanity. We help all beings attain liberation. Whenever one individual realizes their union with the source, realizes the oneness of being, it brings that energy of enlightenment into the whole of creation. The energetic of oneness has no limit. It reaches everywhere. They say, yogis sitting in a cave in Tibet or the Himalayas in higher states of consciousness are rendering an enormous and unimaginable, unthinkable. We can't comprehend, actually, the depth of the service they render. Think about the waves of silence and divine love emanating from these yogis. And now you, as a Kundalini yogini or Kundalini yogi, living through this process, living through the fire, going through the burning of your samskaras and your karmas, we can remember that we are not just going through the Kundalini process for our own benefit, but for the benefit of all beings. And we can remember as well that this precious human birth, we have an opportunity to grow spiritually, to transcend the round of birth and death, and to attain full enlightenment, union with God. And in so doing, the opportunity is that we are helping all beings. All beings, all the beings in all the worlds, not just the people we know, not just the people on earth, but all the beings in all the worlds. It's a profound and altruistic motivation that in Tibetan Buddhism is termed Bodhicitta. And so, going back to how does Kundalini awakening change your relationship with death? Well, for one thing, we recognize that we are transcendent of the body, and we recognize the opportunity that we have in our human birth, and we recognize that the inevitability of death is a reminder for us of the importance of our sadhana, the importance of practicing meditation and kindness and compassion and sharing the Dharma, brothers and sisters, is something I encourage you to do, because what you give away, you realize you have. Om Namah Shivaya. God bless you.